Hi, my name is David Lamott, and I traveled with Interfaith Peace Builders to Israel and Palestine in August of 2008. And I'm so glad I did. It was a rich experience in so many ways, and it stays with me. I think about it almost daily. One of the things that is really special about traveling with Interfaith Peace Builders is that the group you're traveling with is going to be diverse. Not only diverse in terms of faith, but in terms of age and socioeconomic background, degree of familiarity with the issues at hand. Some people have traveled there before, other people haven't. Some people have read a lot about it, other people haven't. And all of those perspectives and the narratives that people grew up with around Israel and Palestine weave together to give each of us a better understanding of what's happening there. I was so grateful for the diversity within the group, but not only that, the diversity of the people we got to meet with while we were in Israel and Palestine was staggering. People at very high levels and people on the street, people from every perspective you could imagine. I won't say both perspectives because there's so many. One of the things that I took away was that these groups are not monolithic. You can't say Jews feel this way and Israelis feel that way and Muslims feel this way and Palestinians feel that way and the military has this perspective, because the fact is there's a broad diversity of perspectives within each of those groups. We met with everyone from activists in Bil'in to a weeping mother in Sderot whose 12-year-old still wets her bed, to settlers who are ideological in their orientation to their activities in the West Bank, to a UN briefing, to high-level people like Omar Barghouti and Jeff Halper, to students on the street who shared their own perspective. And all of that weaves together to help piece this very complicated situation together a bit for each of us in our own minds. It's complex, and you can't leave there and feel like it's not complex. And it's good to have our black and white sensibilities blurred a bit so that we understand a bit better what's really going on the ground, because reality isn't black and white. However, complexity is often used as an excuse for inaction. We look at something and say, oh, it's too complicated, I don't understand, I shouldn't do anything because I might do the wrong thing. You cannot come home from a trip with Interfaith Peace Builders and feel like you are not called to action. The urgency of the situation, the staggering clarity of some of the injustices call us to action as people who are heavily involved with this. As American citizens, our tax dollars are paying to maintain the status quo effectively. And so we do have a responsibility to be involved. I strongly encourage you to get involved, to go on one of the trips with Interfaith Peace Builders. If you can't go, I encourage you to make a donation to support someone else being able to go, a student, for instance, who may not have the resources to get there. But there's no substitute for actually being on the ground, and it's important for us as Americans to show up.